Hello gardeners, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brynja. I am so excited about today's message. It is a great one, y'all. You may have noticed that in my intro, I called you guys gardeners. And that is because today's message is about watering dead plants. Y'all, we have to stop watering dead plants. What does that even mean? For the sake of this metaphor, when you are watering something, you are giving it your time, your energy, your presence, your thoughts, and your commitment. What you choose to water, that is what you're giving the best chance to grow in your life. Now, dead plants is not gonna be the things that you just don't enjoy doing, but you have to do, like taxes. Ultimately, taxes serve you because it keeps you out of trouble with the IRS. It keeps you from going to jail. So I'm not talking about taxes. I'm not talking about cleaning your house. Those are all things that you might not quite enjoy doing in the moment, but ultimately they do serve a greater purpose. When I use the term dead plants, I am referring to those toxic relationships, toxic friendships, or friendships where it's not a mutual thing, it's like a one-way thing. That job that you absolutely hate or that drains the life and the energy out of you. I'm talking about those activities that you don't really enjoy doing, but maybe you're doing it because you like the way that it makes you look, or because it's what you're supposed to do based off of someone else's idea, that don't touch you in a genuine, authentic way. I'm talking also about those negative thoughts and those self-limiting beliefs that don't serve a positive purpose in your life. Sometimes we get stuck in a bit of a cycle where we're putting our time, our energy, our resources toward things that have proven not to work. We're trying to force to make it work and it's just not working. These things are not propelling us into a space where our intentions, our goals, our plans are having the best chance to really come to fruition. Sometimes we allow these dead plants to take up space in our garden that could actually be occupied by healthier, thriving plants. We might be allowing a toxic relationship to take up space where a healthy relationship could be taking place. Or we might be allowing a job that we hate to take the place of that business or that passion project that we really want to be doing. And it's taking our time, it's taking our energy away from something that could be energizing us. Now that we have a good understanding of what I mean by watering dead plants, let's talk about the benefits of getting rid of the dead plants in your garden. What does it look like when your garden is flourishing? The first thing I think of is energy. Do you actually feel energized? You're putting energy into a relationship that also energizes you. You're putting energy into a friendship that returns positive energy. You're putting energy into a job or a passion project that returns energy. You're putting energy into things that actually make you feel good. And so it's just a really great positive cycle. So you're not feeling drained by putting your time, energy, and resources into things that are taking away from you without giving back. Of course, this is easier said than done, right? Sometimes it's easier to just go with the status quo, just go with the flow of things. Sometimes it feels easier to keep these dead plants and to just keep things the way that they are. But I am here to encourage you to step out of that comfort zone of what's easier so that you can create the life that you ultimately want. All right, so how do we stop watering dead plants? How do you even know when it's time to stop watering plants? Well, first off, it's gonna definitely be up to you. Only you as a person know when you are tired enough, when you are feeling drained enough from this plant. Only you know when this plant is no longer serving you and that the work you're putting into it is not worth what you're getting out of it. Only you know that. Also, it can be difficult to tell when something is a dead plant because it might not have started out as a dead plant. It probably started out as something that was good, positive, thriving, effective. It probably started off as a very healthy plant, right? So to figure out if it's time to stop watering this dead plant, first off, you could ask yourself, when was the last time that this plant supported me? When was the last time that this brought me joy? Is it giving me energy back to help me to grow? Is it enhancing my life overall? Do I feel authentic in this thing that I'm pursuing? Do I feel like this is really me? After you answer those questions, then not watering dead plants looks like taking action. Action is letting go of those thoughts that no longer serve you. Not watering dead plants also looks like setting boundaries with the relationships in your life. And no, y'all, I don't mean cutting everybody off, but I mean setting boundaries with those relationships so that they're not zapping you of all of the energy and keeping you distracted from nurturing the relationships that are helping you to grow. This might also look like redirecting your energy into new passions. Maybe you were spending a lot of your energy on something that wasn't really fulfilling you, and now you're redirecting that energy into something new. Lastly, I want to challenge you to ask yourself, how does my garden look? Could it use a little bit of weeding to make room for new plants to grow? Do you have enough room in your garden for healthy plants to grow? Or is your garden filled of dead things that are just zapping your energy, zapping your time, zapping your resources, and you're so distracted by those things that these new ideas and passions don't even have room to grow? And then ask yourself, what new plants am I excited about cultivating? Am I excited about growing? Am I excited about putting my time and my energy into? Think about what those new plants can replace in your life. So, my friends, my beautiful people who are watching this, here is your reminder. You are a gardener. Your hands are of magic. You have the tools inside of you. You have the time. You have the energy. You have the thoughts, the resources, the beautiful mind. Make sure that you are using your tools to cultivate plants that serve you. My name is Brynja, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.